got a question in the Modern Divorce Support Group that is a good one with lots and lots of comments. So the question is, I'm trying to navigate this myself and protect my husband and I from being accused of withholding my stepchildren's phone calls and communications with their mom during dad's parenting time. The stepkids are 13, 12, and 5. Their mom called the older two kids' phones and they ignored the call. After they ignored the calls to each of their phones, the stepson 12 asked the stepchild 5 if he wants to talk to mom, and the 5-year-old says no. Last night, mom called one of the older kids' phones. They put it on speaker. They both said they don't want to talk, and then the 5-year-old yells bye and hangs up the phone on mom. People feel really strongly about this question and the duties of stepmom and dad in this situation. Some people feel like the kids' behavior is just absolutely rude and disrespectful, and that needs to be corrected. What we don't know from this post is whether or not there is court-ordered parenting time that is supposed to happen. So if there's court-ordered parenting time that is supposed to happen, then dad needs to make sure that it's happening. And dad needs to tell the kids, 13, 12, and 5, hey, it's time for a phone call with your mom. If that's what the court order says, then that is what you do. And, you know, part of being a good parent might be warning them, hey, we have a call with your mom in 15 minutes. So make sure you wrap up what you're doing so that you're ready for that call. So just like any other parenting appointment, like you prep your kids for their appointment if there is a scheduled time. We can and should hold our children to a high standard of respect for the other parent. So if you have your children running around and they're being rude to their other parent, you should tell them to stop because it's not okay. But it is okay for your kids, probably, if it's not in the court order, to say to their mom, hey, it's not a good time right now. I'm doing XYZ. I'll see you on X day, or can I call you back later, like you would with any other human. In my opinion, it's hard to nurture your relationship with your children when it's not your parenting time. And having phone calls can be an excellent way to do it, especially if it works out. So I find for me, like, you know, mid-morning when it's a weekend and my kids aren't really doing anything at their dad's house is a great time for us to sit on FaceTime, and my daughter will show me her room and we'll read a story and we'll just hang out, and she calls it girl time. But other times when I try to touch my kids and they're at the other parent's house, it's a bad time. They're distracted, they're doing other things. So I feel like this is this is so gray and so just about parenting, but many other people feel like this is very black or very white. So what do you all think?